The 1964 Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, and its creation has an interesting backstory tied to the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. In 1963, following the assassination of President Kennedy, there was a nationwide outpouring of grief. People wanted a way to honor his legacy, and one way the U.S. government decided to do this was through a new coin design. The U.S. Mint began to explore the possibility of issuing a coin that would commemorate the late president. Initially, the Mint was working on a design for a coin to replace the existing Franklin half-dollar, which had been in circulation since 1948. The Mint director, at the time, began discussions with artists to create a new design. Coin designer Gilroy Roberts and engraver Frank Gasparo were given the task of creating the design for the new coin. On December 30, 1963, just weeks after Kennedy's assassination, President Lyndon B. Johnson made an official request to the U.S. Mint to create a coin in Kennedy's honor. The result was a design that featured a profile portrait of Kennedy on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. The 1964 Kennedy half-dollar was quickly approved, and the first coins were struck in early 1964. It was a remarkable response to the public's desire to remember President Kennedy, and the release of the coin generated massive interest. The Mint decided to release the coin on March 24, 1964, just a few months after Kennedy's death. The public's response was overwhelming, and people stood in long lines at banks and post offices to obtain the new coin. The Kennedy half-dollar's design was striking and captured the youthful vigor that Kennedy represented during his presidency. The obverse featured a profile of Kennedy, modeled after a photograph taken by the famed photographer, Richard of Eden. The reverse, showing the American eagle with its wings spread wide, symbolized the strength and unity of the nation. Interestingly, the 1964 half-dollar was made of 90% silver, which was the last year silver was used in the production of U.S. coins. Due to rising silver prices, the Mint switched to a clad composition for the coin starting in 1965. The 1964 Kennedy half-dollar remains one of the most beloved coins in American numismatics, symbolizing both the legacy of a fallen leader and the strength of the American people.